There exists in this world things that we can't explain. Strange happenings that play on our minds that keep us awake at night. In this video, we catalog some entries in the world of nightmarishly scary videos and unexplained happenings that you must see to believe. So, sit back and enjoy the ride. Can you make it all the way to the end? Let's begin. In something out of a crazy fever dream, our first video on the list takes place at a shopping mall after hours. Security guards on duty record an encounter that they state was strange, something that they are still unable to properly explain to this day. In the video, we see a pair of officers patrolling the walkway whilst talking to each other. They heard an echoing cry of someone or something, seemingly in distress. The sound can clearly be heard on the recording before it abruptly ends. We don't see the source of the cries, but they respond to it asking, "Is anyone there?" No reply. Clearly shaken, they stand their ground and choose to not proceed any further to find out for themselves who or what is harping the chilling banshee call. If you were there, what would you have done?
Si no puedo estar tranquilo en el módulo, pues. Ya, vámonos. No, por eso, no me gustó la... No, cuando se cae experto. No. Ahí está. Ya, bueno, no quiero... ¿Me puedo estar solo? Me da la mierda, ¿no? Siempre a mí, ¿no? ¿Qué cabrón que tengo yo? No sé qué mierda, pues. No. ¿Para qué llamarlo? ¿Me puedo estar yo como bueno, pues?
¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿No te acuerdas los carros?
Sí. Y ahora, siempre. Y todo. ¿Ah? La prueba.
Poltergeist activity in the home can range from generally unnoticed to mildly disturbing to full-on traumatic. In this case, a family believes that they are co-inhabitants with an entity that isn't shy to let them know that it is around. In the video that has been posted online, the included caption stated, "My dad told me that some cabinets flung open, and after I didn't believe him, we looked at our cameras. Turns out he wasn't lying, and now we think our house is haunted." The home security camera was witness to the activity firsthand, as we see the cabinet door swing open untouched. Shortly after, the upper door is opened violently and something falls out, sending the man running to safety. Proof of paranormal activity? Not exactly, as there are many factors at play here. A possible hoax? As something like this could be easily faked with a little bit of camera skills and fishing line. For now, we leave the validity up to you to decide. Has this ever happened to you? A door opened by itself? The person in the video is clearly scared out of their mind, reacting to what is happening without any control of their fear.
Very startled by coming right at me. It's very startling. Woo! I'm all alone, and
we don't actually get to see what is on the other side of the door or what opened it. It's a shame that videos such as these are cut off so abruptly, and that we are left feeling none more the wiser than what we can see for ourselves. That being said, their reaction is undoubtedly intense and they are reacting with true terror for what is happening. In a video posted to Reddit, this might be a mystery or a paranormal manifestation that is hard to explain. The provided additional details stated, "Old building on my college campus built in the 1920s. I never was able to identify the sound that seemed to be coming from inside the walls. As the person records, they slowly walk up the stairs and we can hear the knocking. Disembodied and rhythmic. Hard to pinpoint where exactly the sound is coming from. The poster stated that it was inside the walls, and that from what we hear, we are tending to agree that the sound seems to be emanating from nowhere and everywhere at the same time, the more they explore the premises. Motion detecting cameras capture the moment a door opens by itself. The original post of the video stated, "Our motion camera finally picked up what my roommate kept on telling me about. With no one around, the door slowly opens by itself, where it sways for a bit. Our view of the entire door is blocked and such that we aren't able to see the entire frame for ourselves. Therefore, we are left to rely on the evidence and testimonial provided." They further went on to say, "My roommate and I work different shifts at different jobs. Me 8 to 4 and him 11 to 8. He told me that when he was getting ready in the morning that he heard a door opening and shutting. We have been assuming that it's just a neighbor. I don't usually arm the cameras until after he leaves, but he is on vacation, so they are on from when I leave to when I get home. I guess he wasn't just hearing things. Any explanation for this?" Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps us out a lot and tells YouTube that this is some good content that people need to see. If this is your first time here, welcome! And I hope you click that subscribe button to fill your inbox with more strange and scary videos. Now, let's jump right back into the list. First, let me set the scene. This was captured during the night when everyone was already in bed. The camera is set to record only a few seconds of video once motion is detected. Pay very close attention to the left side of the screen. Do you see it? The shadowy figure of a ghostly woman in a long dress slowly walking off screen before disappearing. Beyond what we can see, there is very little information associated with the clip, but the assertion is that it is authentic. Could this be a paranormal event caught on video? The figure doesn't appear to be solid, as it has an almost translucent effect to the way that it walks away. After watching, enhancing, and replaying the video many times, it's hard to debunk this one. It's hard to not admit how unsettling this would be to see something like this the next morning on your security system. Number 4. Is this a glitch or a ghost? A Ring doorbell camera spotted something very odd when this person was caught walking past the front of this home. At the start, nothing seems unusual. That is, until they cross over the driveway and walk past the tree. It is then that their entire body dissolves away rapidly and we don't see them come out on the other side. How did that just happen? Where did he go? We have so many questions with this one that we don't think we will be able to find any answers to. If you look at the ground, however, even his shadow disappears away. It is as if he slipped through time and space all at once. Many people were quick to comment and say time travel, or perhaps no one was actually there. It was a residual spirit that the camera picked up. Either way, all options are possible as we simply can't say what happened here. What do you think about this one? How can this be explained, and have you ever seen anything like this before? Taking late night strolls is something that is usually peculiar for normal people to do. But if you have seen many of our videos from before, you will know that the unusual tends to happen more than we would like to believe it does. Uploaded as Ghost Girl with Goat Legs at 3:30 AM on CCTV, this strange video speaks for itself as we see the ghost woman, as she is described, walking the streets alone at night. We weren't told where this takes place, but we do see that something isn't right about this occurrence. Even the dog is bewildered by what is going on, looking on confused as she paces the asphalt back and forth, almost with a slight limp as if her feet are mismatched for her body, as the title has insinuated. It could just be another coincidence to the entire thing, but does the fact that this entire thing happened at 3 AM factor any way into the entire narration? Short but to the point, this barely 10-second long video shows the moment a bottle slides off the end of a table and onto the ground. Captured at a B&B in southeast England, the video claims to show paranormal activity. No one touches it, but it moves all by itself. While a very compelling clip, we have some questions about this one. What is the history of the building, and what other happenings have taken place when this occurred? You know the saying, the less we see, the more the terror? This video definitely deserves the #1 spot for just how chill-inducing it truly is. There isn't much we can actually see, but what we do see will come by to say hello in your dreams later tonight. The caption provided stated, "Here's the video where it seems like a head is turning towards me. After I saw it, I instantly ran downstairs. I'll try to capture it again tonight." As stated, in the lower right side of the screen, we see it.
What the Yo, Bruder, was?
A pair of glowing eyes sit in the darkness. We don't see what the eyes belong to, but we can't doubt it's better we don't find out. As the camera person moves a little closer, it happens. Suddenly, its head snap turns in an instant and looks directly at the camera. The two glowing eyes, now looking piercingly into the lens of the camera and almost feeling as if it's stabbing into your soul, the person recording reacts and gasps audibly, almost dropping the camera before the recording ends. Since then, we haven't received any more updates thus far, and we aren't sure when any will be likely to come.